Hello there and welcome to the second edition of Velatrix's Bleachy Naruto review of the week. This week a lot more happened in Naruto than it did in Bleach, but both were very interesting to read. So without further ado, let's get started with the first one, which is Naruto. Okay, this week's Naruto is called A Creature Who May or May Not Even Be Human, Ever Flitting In and Out of Darkness, the Magician's Assistant, Zetsu. This week it starts off with a very solemn wind down after last week's events with Naruto and Sasuke, and Sakura says that she has to believe in them. That's the only way things are going to look up for her. And Kakashi says that yes, Sasuke can be Naruto's, that they can do whatever they want there, but he says he's going to end it for Madara now. But Madara goes a bit kick-ass, he's like, no, that won't work on me, go away, leave me alone. And then they disappear, well, Madara and Sasuke disappear. Then Naruto says that he's ready for Sasuke whenever he is. Sasuke then says that he wants Itachi's eyes so that he can kill Naruto with his full power. Now during during last week's fight, Sasuke caught Naruto with a kunai, which was actually the poisoned one that Sakura was going to use to kill him. So Naruto passes out, and then Sakura heals him, and then they decide to take Karen back to the Leaf Village with them. We then have a little bit with Killer Bee returning to his home village, and everyone's welcoming him back and stuff. And yeah, it's very nice. And he had Samehada with him. We also find out about Kasame's actual plan, and he's actually alive, and the one that they killed was actually a body double that was created by Zetsu. We find out that's one of his abilities. So, and while all the commotion has been going on between, like, they think Kasame's dead, Kasame actually sneaked off, and it's actually a stealth mission, so he was going to kill Killer Bee that way. This week also saw the return of Kabuto, who appeared to have grown snakes out of himself. So it will be interesting to see where that ends up, I think. This week's Bleach manga was actually called The Bite, and on the very first page we find out what the big explosion was last week. It was actually the Commander General blowing himself up in one last ditch to kill Aizen, and that's why it threw him off so much. And then we see the attack that Ichigo uses. He uses a Getsuga Tensho, and he wounds him. Then we see Ichigo attack Aizen again, but he blocks him. And Aizen says that he's missed his chance. That's the only opening that he's going to have. And Aizen uses the Hyugakyu, which was that little ball thing that they nearly execute Rukia for, and he heals the wound. And then he says a lot of confusing things that basically result in the fact that he says Aizen has been controlling him basically, and everything that's happened up to then, Aizen has planned. He's planned it all, so it's a bit weird. Well, I thought this week's Naruto was pretty good. Though I think they went from not doing enough with only having the one storyline going on with the Danzo and Sasuke fight to maybe a bit too much with now having 3 storylines on the go. But I suppose we'll have to wait till next week to see how that plays out. But I hope it works out. And as for Bleach, what are they doing? It's like saying, he might as well have said, I am your father. It was so. Why would Aizen. Oh, yeah, I swear that something good better come out of this because it's got really stupid recently. Well, actually, it got really stupid as in this week because it was pretty good up till now. So I hope they sort that out really. So anyway, that's all for this week. See you the same time next week, hopefully.